Hey there, lovelies. This is Lillyvette with Flow for Balance, and today we're going to do a therapeutic hip and low back release. What are you going to need? You're going to need your mat, maybe a couple of blocks, so have these as an option. A blanket can also be an option, and of course, your beautiful self. Go ahead and grab those things, and I will be here waiting for you. So, see you in a couple of minutes. Hi there, welcome back. It's Lillyvette with Flow for Balance. And today this is going to be a therapeutic low back and hip release. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. What I would like for you to do is I'm going to give you a side view. We're just going to go ahead and bring one leg in front of the other in rest easy Sukhasana pose. So let's put the right leg in front of the left. Have a nice deep inhale here, roll your shoulders back and down. And then on the exhale, forward fold, back is nice and straight and long. So wherever this takes you is perfectly fine. You can have your hands in front of you. You can even have a couple of blocks. This is where I said your blocks are optional, to where you can put your head down. Since your right leg is in front, you will feel the hip working on the right side. Deepen the breath, start to soften the face, let the shoulders release and come down. It's possible that you'll also feel some ease in your lower back. Try to be present as you are in this practice, perhaps setting an intention or an affirmation. Start to connect your breath to the pose and to that intention or affirmation. Nice deep inhale, start to bring the hands in toward the body, and then on the exhale, gently push up with a nice straight back. Release your blocks. Go ahead and extend your left leg. I'm going to move my blanket to the back. And then bring your right foot in toward the right thigh. Extending that left arm down, inhaling the right arm up. I am not mirroring you, so I'm going to go in the opposite direction from you. Flex your left toes and then start to come down in that nice stretch here. So feeling this nice side stretch on the right side to your level of comfort. Letting the body weigh heavy at the same time, trying to prevent that right shoulder from collapsing forward. Taking a deep inhale, lifting the body up, and then exhale as that arm comes down. So I want you to go ahead and take that right leg and bring it into a 90-degree angle, and then your left leg into a 90-degree angle. So instead of going forward like we would in deer pose, we're going to take the body and bring it back into a 45-degree angle. You can stay high on the hands. If you have that added flexibility, you can come down on your elbows, chin lifted. If it bothers your neck, you can bring your chin down toward the chest. You'll start to feel this on the upper part of your thigh on the left leg this time. So working your hip flexor area on that left side. Taking a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, if you are on your elbows, push up onto your hands. Another deep inhale, and then on the exhale, go ahead and bring it forward. Deep inhale, come onto your knees. And then on your exhale, whatever movement feels really good, whether it's left to right or big circles, go ahead and do that to loosen up the hips. Let's do a couple of cat-cows. So coming into stillness, make sure that your knees and your hips are in line with one another. Widen your fingers so they are like stars, wrists and shoulders in line with one another. Nice deep inhale, looking forward, crown of the head forward, tailbone up. And then on the exhale, really arch the back like a cat. One more time, inhale. And then exhale. Take a deep inhale. Let's bring that right foot forward. So making sure that your foot is between the hands. Go ahead and leave your left hand down on the floor. Leave your right hand right on top of your leg. And then using that right hand to help you get a nice deep twist here for that low back. Go ahead and allow for your body to just deepen into this nice low lunge here. And then at the same time, go ahead and support yourself in that twist. Deepen the breath. Don't hold your breath. Front foot is nice and flat. It's almost like you're looking to the corner of your room, wherever you are. Think of your intention. Soften the face. Deepen the breath. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, release that twist, and then come into lizard. So you can stay high in your lizard pose. You can use your blocks if you would like to come down onto your elbows if this is comfortable for you. Or you can come all the way down onto your mat. Remember to listen to your body. Where are you in your practice? One more deep breath here. And then on the exhale, if you are on your elbows, press up to your hands. Heel toe that foot to center. And we're coming into half splits pose. This time we're going to try and come all the way down onto the heel. If that is comfortable for you, please go ahead and do that. Otherwise, stay nice and high, flexing the right toes and coming down into your stretch. Deep inhale, look toward the toes, and then on the exhale, come all the way back up, bringing that foot back. And then once again, loosen up the hips. Curl the toes under. Nice deep inhale. And then on the exhale, press up, widen your feet as wide as your mat, and then press toward your thighs. Two more deep inhales and exhales here. It doesn't matter if your heels aren't down or if your knees are generously bent. That's perfectly fine. Take a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, bringing it down. And then coming back into your rest easy Sukhasana pose. This time your left leg is forward. You can have your blocks in front of you or not. It's entirely up to you. Nice deep inhale, tall back. And then on the exhale, walking your hands forward to your level of comfort. You can be on your block, you can be on your stacked hands, on your mat. This is your practice. You decide what is going to be most convenient for you here. Wherever you are, Remember that that is where you are meant to be. So leave the criticisms and the judgments outside of the room and off of your mat. Taking a deep inhale, bringing your hands toward your left leg. On the exhale, pressing up nice flat back. Awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to extend that right leg, bringing that left foot in toward the body. Now that right arm goes up. Remember, I'm not mirroring you, so I'm going to look opposite from you. And then bringing that left arm up and over, flexing the right toes, preventing that left shoulder from collapsing forward. We're going to pull that shoulder back. And then you're going to feel that nice stretch along the left side body, lower back. Relaxing the face. Doesn't matter where you are. You don't have to be low and deep. You can be high, right? We're all at different places. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, taking it down. This time we're going to go ahead and do that deer pose on the opposite side. So left leg forward, right leg to the back. So we're at 90-90. Instead of coming forward in deer pose, we're going to take it back. You can be nice and high on your hands. You're going to feel that stretch all along the hip flexor and on your right quads. Or you can come down. We're all at different levels. You can lift your head up or bring your chin closer to your chest, whatever is most comfortable on your neck, right? You decide what feels the best for you. Soften the face, deepen the breath. Take a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, if you're on your elbows, push up onto your hands. Deep inhale, and then exhale, coming forward, and then bringing that leg up. Coming onto your knees. And then we're going to go ahead and do our cat-cows here. So releasing the back, but let's get some movement into our body. So you can release your back a little bit. 2 cat-cows. Knees and hips in line with one another. Widen the hands so they're like stars. Inhale, crown of the head forward, tailbone up. And then exhale, arching the back, push away from the floor and the mat. Inhale one more time. And then exhale. Take a nice deep inhale. And then on the exhale, foot between the hands, leaving that right hand down this time, bringing your left hand on top of your thigh, and then coming into a twist. Letting that left hand support you on that twist so that you twist a little deeper, keeping your left foot nice and flat on the mat. looking toward that opposite corner now of the room. One more deep inhale, and then exhale, release. Heel toe toward the center, nice deep inhale. Exhale, taking it back into our half splits pose. If you can come back all the way down onto your heel, do that. Otherwise, you're gonna stay up and lift it. You decide what works best for you. And then coming as close as you can to that leg. Take a nice deep inhale, bring your hands next to you. On the exhale, pushing up and out of this pose. Bring that leg back, big toes together, knees to your level of comfort apart, and coming into child's pose. Arms are forward, and then you come as deep as you want to into this pose, chest nice and close to the mat. Nice deep inhale, bringing your hands in towards your knees. On the exhale, pushing up. Bring your knees together. We're going to do one twist on each side. And nice deep inhale, arms all the way up, look up. And then on the exhale, taking the right hand over to the left knee. Pressing yourself up nice and tall with the left arm. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Inhale, both arms up, reach up for the ceiling. And then on the exhale, taking your left hand now on the outside of the right knee. Lifting up and pushing up with the right arm now. Softening the face of the skin, or the skin of the face. A little dyslexia here for me. That's okay. We all suffer from that every once in a while. No judging. Take a nice deep inhale, arms all the way up. And then on the exhale, taking it down, I'm going to cross my ankles behind me. And I'm going to take a seat. Legs forward into Paschimottanasana. Flex your toes. Inhale the arms all the way up. And then on the exhale, reaching long. Remember, the purpose isn't to bring the forehead to the knees, but to allow for yourself to reach forward, to lengthen the back, and to allow for your back to relax in this pose. So just let your back Release and let your body come down. Take a deep inhale, look toward the toes, and then on the exhale, walking it back. Let's go ahead and take it down onto our back now. Nice and gently. Coming into bridge pose, hands down beside you, take a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, press up through the heels. So we're not overextending the arch here, we're just lifting up, taking a nice break and release from your lower back. Take a nice deep inhale, and then exhale, releasing down. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and cross the right leg over the left, and let's go ahead and bring your knees up and lift up through the ankles and bring the knees a little closer. You are going to feel the leg that's on top is going to be the one with the hip that does the most work. This reclined cow face pose or reclined shoelace. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, release. Take this leg and bring it out, open it up. If this is where you want to stay, that's perfectly fine. You can stay right here. Otherwise, let's lift the leg up and come into figure 4. Deep inhale, and then exhale, release. Uncross the legs. We're going to do a bridge one more time. Hands down beside you. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure that you push up through the heels. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, pushing up. We're not overextending on the bridge. We're not letting the legs collapse outwards. Your hip points and your knees are in one line, driving forward. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, bringing down. This time taking your left leg, crossing it over your right, so they're nice and completely crossed over. Take a deep exhale, bring the legs up, reach for your ankles, and then take the legs, bring them in. You can lift the ankles up a little bit if you want. It's up to you. Your choice, your practice. Feeling how the hip and the medius part of that glute really works on the left side. Deepen the breath. Take your breath into that area of your body. No judging, no criticizing, just finding a way to be here and becoming aware of what your body is doing for you and how you feel. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, let the legs come down. Let's take that knee, widen it out into a figure 4. If you want to stay here and just remain in this pose, that's fine. Otherwise, lift your right foot up in this reclined figure 4. And you can either interlace the hands in front of the shin or behind that right thigh. You decide. as long as your head, neck, and shoulders stay relaxed down on your mat. Revisit that intention or your affirmation. What was that for today? Will it move you forward for the rest of the day or this evening? Think about that. And as you're in your practice, remember that try to be present in your practice and just stay here. No to-do lists, no thinking off of your mat, just thinking of being here, present and aware. Give yourself some time to continue to peel back the layers of self, to come back to you, the most important part of your practice, right? To yourself. Take a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, release. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Let your knees collapse into each other into a TP pose. Once again, shuffle your shoulders away from your ears. Palms are up, widening the arms, and then maybe let's windshield wiper your knees from left to right. Nice, relaxed, calm breath. And then extend your legs out if you feel comfortable doing so, so that we can come to your most important pose of this practice, which is Shavasana. Take a deep inhale and then exhale through parted lips. Do that one more time. Letting your shoulders just release into the mat. Releasing any gripping from your hips, your shoulders. Letting yourself melt into the mat. Start to just ease into your breath. Coming back to a normal breath flow. See if you can feel the difference now from when you started your practice. And there's no judging or criticizing how you feel now or from the beginning. It's just becoming aware of how it is that you feel. Coming back to a sense of simplicity, joy, presence. A sense of release, letting go of what no longer serves you. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana for a bit longer, please stay here as long as you would like. This is probably the most important pose that you can be in today. A pose of meditation, self-awareness, relaxation, letting go. A pose of self-discovery and awareness. If, like me, you need to go ahead and conclude this practice, please start to wiggle your toes, perhaps run a thumb up each one of your fingers. Take a deep inhale through the nose and maybe release it through the mouth. And then whatever is most nurturing for you, whether it's turning onto your side in fetal position, whichever side you'd like, or bringing your knees into your chest, rocking side to side, whatever you want. Go ahead and do that for a couple of breaths. And then on your next exhale, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And let's conclude our practice. Bringing your hands to heart center, taking a nice deep inhale, releasing your exhale through parted lips. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in me honor, acknowledge, and accept. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. My name is Lillyvette, and this has been Flow for Balance. I hope that you enjoyed this therapeutic practice for your hips and your low back. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and also share the love and joy. And follow me for more practices and join me for more practices. In the meantime, I hope that you continue to stay well, and I'll see you next time. Take care.